The film opens with a narrator recounting an ancient tale. Long ago, trolls lived side by side with early humans. These beings, towering and powerful, were not beasts as people later imagined. Their bodies resembled living stone, their spirits gentle, their nature peaceful. They were woven into the fabric of the natural world. The only threat to them was sunlight. Its rays didn't kill them, but transformed them into lifeless rock. For centuries, humans and trolls coexisted without conflict, until the rise of Christianity reshaped human beliefs. As the new religion spread, humans grew convinced that the earth was meant only for mankind. Fear and arrogance replaced understanding. Trolls were hunted, tormented, dragged into daylight to petrify. Church bells and holy water caused them intense suffering, and people used this knowledge to destroy them. We learn that these stories were passed down to young Nora by her father. He always lamented how humans had failed to protect such gentle creatures. Nora, full of compassion, promised him that if trolls still survived somewhere, she would stand by them. Years pass. Nora grows into an adult, now grieving her father's death. She isolates herself in the forest, studying trolls full-time. She once saw one with her own eyes, erasing any doubt about their existence. One morning, a man unexpectedly steps into her home, and Nora instinctively knocks him down. The intruder turns out to be Chad, the personal assistant to the president, who had helped her before. Though still part of the government, Chad secretly advocates for troll protection, inspired by what he learned from Nora's father. He brings Nora to a classified research facility where Professor Larry works. Larry has been quietly studying trolls for decades. There, Nora encounters something unbelievable. The troll that appeared during the Nazi era is imprisoned in this laboratory. The scientists nicknamed him Jerry, and he has been unconscious for a century. Nora also learns they have amputated pieces of his body for experiments. Outraged and heartbroken, she steps close to Jerry's ear while alone with him in an elevator and softly recites a poem, something her father once told her trolls could understand emotionally. Her words stir something inside him. After 100 years, Jerry awakens. Confused and enraged by confinement, he breaks free, demolishes the facility, and flings the elevator with Nora inside. Although she survives, the troll escapes and rampages outward, crushing everything in his path and ignoring every attempt to stop him. During his destructive march, Jerry bursts into a children's party and seizes the kids. Unlike ancient trolls, this one is driven by fury and hate. Nora's team investigates, hoping to stop him. They meet with the president, who orders Jerry to be eliminated. Nora and Chad pretend to support the mission, but secretly intend to protect the troll if possible. Captain Chris joins the operation, leading a squad that equips helicopters with UV floodlights to petrify Jerry. That night, while Jerry continues devouring people, Chris and his pilots attempt to weaken him with ultraviolet beams, but they are ineffective. Furious, Jerry uproots a massive power tower and hurls it, killing one of Chris's closest friends. Consumed by rage, Chris vows vengeance, but Nora insists it was humanity's cruelty that created a monster out of Jerry. Everyone turns to her for guidance, and Nora reveals she has a plan. She leads them to a hidden cavern where another troll resides, a gentle one she befriended years ago. She has visited him often and even named him Nature. He is the only troll left after humans massacred the others in these mountains. Having survived alone for a century, he has grown enormous. Nora recites another poem and pleads for his help stopping Jerry. Nature, loyal to Nora, agrees. When Nature confronts Jerry, Jerry refuses to listen. Full of hatred for humans, he slams his foot into the ground, causing the ice beneath Nature to crack and swallow him. Nora is devastated, believing her friend has drowned. Meanwhile, Jerry continues north toward Trondheim, the place associated with St. Olaf. Nora, Chad, and the team follow. For ages, scholars believed St. Olaf's tomb was inside the church, but no one had ever located it. Through careful observation, Nora and Chad decipher 3 hidden symbols in a painting. They insert wooden rods into the symbols, triggering a secret mechanism that reveals the burial chamber. Inside lies Olaf's preserved body, along with a silver sword and a note. The other half of this letter was stored back in the laboratory that held Jerry. Combining both fragments, they uncover the truth. St. Olaf never commanded the extermination of trolls. His plan was to relocate them so both species could coexist peacefully. It was the church that defied his orders, slaughtered the trolls, and then blamed him. To cover up their actions, they murdered Olaf and hid his grave. Nora realizes Jerry is marching to Trondheim to avenge his fallen kin. To stop him, she recalls Troll's vulnerability to holy water. Beneath the church lies a huge underground reservoir of it. The army and civilians work together to craft weapons infused with this water. When Jerry arrives after dark, they ring church bells and hurl holy water bombs at him. The attacks only enrage him further, causing even more destruction. Before everything collapses into chaos, nature resurfaces from beneath the ice, alive. Nora is overjoyed. Nature charges in to confront Jerry, and the two trolls clash in a fierce battle across the town. Scientists point out that holy water needs to reach Jerry's heart to weaken him, not merely his skin. With Jerry constantly moving, hitting his heart seems impossible. They have only one holy water bomb left. Chad makes a heartbreaking decision. He will sacrifice himself to deliver the bomb directly into Jerry's mouth. He bids farewell to his wife over the phone and asks her to tell their newborn baby that he loves her. Then he leaps from a helicopter, struggles to land the bomb correctly, and finally succeeds. It detonates inside Jerry. Light glows through his chest and his stone-like body disintegrates. Nature tosses Jerry's heart aside, ending the threat. Although Jerry is defeated, the team mourns Chad's death. Months pass. Chad's child is born, and the group visits Nora at her woodland home. Suddenly, the ground trembles. Nora looks outside. Nature is walking toward her. Humanity has finally realized he is no enemy. He helps people, no longer hides, and is now accepted among humans. Trolls and people are learning to live peacefully again. But the future is uncertain. In the last scene, a professor carefully monitors a tiny troll growing in a laboratory tank. It's unclear what his intentions are and what might come next.